Hello everyone. So this is our working of a project that is IoT based accident care and traffic management system. Myself, Praveen, Prajwal, Mangla, and Lata are have been working on this project. And let me just take you briefly to the components which we are using. So this is the Renesas motherboard where all the components are interconnected and the display will be shown based on our output. And this is our GSM where the SIM card is inserted and the message will be sent to the respective number which you have registered. And this is the RFID tag where the vehicles, where if there's any sensors which is placed on the vehicles, it will scan and get the information based on that. These are the IR sensor where this helps in to just find the density of the vehicles on the respective path or the road, and based on that it makes sure that this particular traffic is cleared. And these are the traffic lights for the traffic light management system. And this is GPS where it produces the respective latitude and the longitude of the particular location where the accident occurs or when the ambulance is arriving. So it basically works like a GPS tracker. We also have these two tags. These are the RFID tags where these are used to scan on the RFID sensor. So we have taken as D3 as a stolen vehicle, which also plays as a vehicle. And this BD is for the ambulance. So whenever the ambulance arriving, it scans on the RFID sensor, and that's how the device will know that this vehicle is an ambulance and this vehicle is a stolen vehicle. So these are the components of our project. We have also worked on our Android application with respect to a project. So let me just brief you out. So I'll be giving my credential, and then we have to register our respective number. So I'll just register mine and one of my friend. And this is my project partner's Prajwal's as well. So yeah, it has been successfully registered. So let me just start with the project now. So without wasting any time, let me start off with my project. So as you can see in this display, it says that punch card for GSM active. So in order to activate this project, you have to punch any of the RFID tags so that we can activate this component, that is a GSM, because this has the SIM card over here, right here. So it helps us to activate and send the SMS to the registered number which we have registered. So, and then it can be any RFID tag. So we have two tags over here. One is D3 for stolen vehicle and then one is BD for ambulance. So let me just go off with this BD. So as you can see this value, so this number is the RFID number. So the same number will also be displayed into this Nessus board. So let me just scan this one. So we have scanned it. So this reads as BD, the same value which is there in the RFID tag, and this is the value, the respective latitude and the longitude of the current location. So this value will be sent into our phone, the number which we have registered. So as you can see, this is the same value which we've seen right now in the display, and the notification from the app has been popped up saying that there is no accident, and this is the respective latitude and the longitude based on the coordinates which we got from the Renesas board. And the three signals over here, which is red, because they are not active, because all the three signals are not active right now because there is no traffic as of now. We are going to show, but then we're just showing you the activation of a GSM. So next we'll be discussing about the accident occurred prompt. So we can see that it's on vehicle mode, and you can see a small switch over here, right? So this is nothing but the accident occurred. So this is nothing but a switch or a prompt saying that yes, there's an accident occurred over here, so that the ambulance can come. Before that, we'll be providing the coordinates so that the location is being sent. So if I click this button, so we get a prompt over here that accident detected. So let me just click over here. So after the click, you can see that accident detected and it's working. And it has given me the coordinates again to just show that yes, there's an accident occurred on this particular location with this coordinates, and I'll be getting the same SMS on the registered number saying that yes, accident occurred.
Caution, accident detected. Caution, accident detected. Caution,
You can also hear the prompt over here saying that yes, accident has been detected, but then before you can see that there was no accident, but the previous video it says that there is no accident, but then now you can see that yes, accident has been detected with the respective latitude and longitude, and that the traffic lights are still inactive. And also we also have an additional feature, that is view map. So based on this respective latitude and the longitude, if we click view map, so let me just open it. So you can see that yes, there is an accident which is detected on this particular location, but then it's not that precise. But let me just show you the current location of mine so that we can have a basic difference. So yeah, so it's almost near. So it's which will not give us the exact location, but then due to some bugs and errors, we have found the nearby location of it. So now let me take you to the accident is done. Now let me take you to the traffic management system. So right now we are in the traffic unit, and each traffic is being allotted 10 seconds time. So if you can see now, time starts from 0 and then comes back from 10. So 9, 8, 7 and so on. And we have 3 traffic lights, that is traffic 1, road 1, road 2, road 3, with respective to their traffics, that is traffic 1, traffic 2 and traffic 3, which goes on a cyclic order. So every 10 seconds, if this which is like, okay, so if this light is green, so these two will be red, and then after 10 seconds this traffic light will be green, and then these two will be red, and so on. So this is the basic working of the traffic lights over here. As I have explained you the basic traffic lights timing, where we have given 10 seconds for each traffic light. So let me just explain about the working of the IR sensor. So the IR sensor here, what it does is it detects the density of the traffic on this particular road, and it provides more time for this particular signal so that all the traffic can be cleared. So let me just show you the working of it. So since you can see that there's 10 seconds time for all the vehicles, all the traffic, and you can see that the traffic, some vehicle has come here, so you can see that the light has beeped off because it can sense that there is some traffic over here. And since this is which has a lot of traffic and density, you can see that the traffic light over here has remained green, and the time is also being suspended to 15 seconds. But why it's not decreasing, that's because the vehicle over here is still there. So once this is cleared, so there is no vehicle, there is no density, the time reduces over here. But then if I bring back again some vehicles and density, it gets covered and the value gets stuck to 14 seconds. That's nothing but 15 seconds timing. So this is the working of the IR sensor. So now I'll be explaining about the working of the ambulance vehicle when they enter the particular road. So we have made that the ambulance signal is entering to road 2. So based on the ambulance coming inside, we have allotted the timing for the ambulance to enter. So for ambulance we have allotted 20 seconds time so that the ambulance can come, pick the victim, and they can go for the respective hospital. So before that, I'll just show you an additional feature, that is a stolen vehicle. So since you can see that RFID tag number here as D3, so whenever vehicle passes through this road, this our RFID scanner scans it and it tells us yes, this particular vehicle is stolen vehicle. So let me just scan this card. So I scan it. So you can see D3 has been displayed over here, and it says that yes, it's a stolen vehicle, and then the traffic light continues. So now let me explain about the ambulance card, RFID tag, sorry. So now after the stolen vehicles indication is done, so let me just explain you the RFID tag for the ambulance, which ends as BD. So this is the ambulance vehicle. So whenever I scan it over here, it gives me an indication that yes, there is an ambulance on the display, and this particular traffic which turns into 20 seconds, and so that the ambulance can come in this particular road, take the victim and go to the respective hospital. So, and also it gives me the location and the previous status of the traffic light. So let me just show you that. So you can see that let me just wait for this to turn green, so that I can just explain you. So this is green and these two are red. So now I'll just scan this card. This takes little time. Yeah, so this has been scanned as BD, telling that it's ambulance, and you can see the status of traffic light, and now you'll be seeing the
Caution,
indication over here.
detected. Caution, accident detected. Caution, accident detected.
So that is my respective coordinates, and based on the coordinates we have got the latitude and the longitude, accident detected, and you have also seen the status of the traffic, which is the traffic 2 is green and traffic 1 and traffic 3 is red. So now let me also show you another example with changing the status of the traffic light to some other traffic. So let me just wait for this traffic light to be green so that I can scan and I can show you the indication. So it's still red. Yeah, so it turned green. So let me just scan the RFID tag now. Yeah, so the RFID tag has been scanned. You can see BD saying that ambulance. So this is the status of the traffic light, which is traffic 1 is green. So let's wait for the notification.
Caution, accident detected. Caution, accident detected. Caution, accident detected.
So you can see the previous status of the traffic 1 was green and the other 2 was red, and the location has been sent and so on. And also this is the working. So even if I wait for this traffic light to be turned green and these two are red, and if I scan this RFID tag, I'll get the same prompt and saying that yes, traffic 3 was green and the traffic 1 and traffic 2 was red, which is inactive. And also now let me just show you the timing for the ambulance. So whenever I scan this the ambulance card, so if I scan it over here, so it has been scanned. So this is the traffic light, right? So no matter what, even if the traffic light is green here or green here, the traffic light always turns this as green.
Caution, accident detected.
Yeah, so you can see this as green, and it gives me around 20 seconds time for ambulance to come in and help the victim. So, and also this traffic light always turns green because the ambulance is coming to this particular road. So no matter what the traffic is, whenever it's on cyclic order, this turns into green, giving 20 seconds to help the ambulance to pick the victim and help him. And also the previously what happened is, like, I scanned the RFID tag when traffic 3 was green, so it has given me the indication that yes, that traffic light is green and these two are red. The respective coordinates has given me the latitude and longitude and viewing the map location. So this is actually the working of our project, and let me just show you the view data. So whenever I view my data, you can also see that like when the traffic light was inactive. So these are my information which is given here. So accident detected, saying that signal 1 was active, signal 2 was active, signal 3 was active, and giving me that at what time it has been accident occurred, what are the basic latitude and the longitude, what's the status. So this is how we have made our project work. Thank you everyone.